playing in the $1,500 World Series of Poker Millionaire Maker. Now, this is one of my favorite events of the summer. I look forward to this one every year because it's got such a good structure. You start with 25,000 chips and it's 60-minute levels, hour levels, which is just amazing because you have so much time, so much playability. First place in the Millionaire Maker is always guaranteed to be $1 million at least. And sometimes even 2 spots are $1 million. So you can become a millionaire in one tournament. So because there's a lot of starting days. I think there's 4 starting days. And I plan on firing everyone if I have to. Hopefully I bag on the first bullet today. But if I don't, then I think you get 1 re-entry per flight. So I think you can enter this tournament for up to 8 times. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Lexy Gavin-Mather, professional poker player and coach, and I was the 2020 Global Poker Index Female Player of the Year, and I am vlogging every day of the World Series of Poker. So since this one is hour levels, I've decided to late reg this one a little bit. It's been going for about 2 hours now. I'm gonna drive down there now, but I'm gonna make a quick pit stop to my favorite restaurant, Americana, because #MoreBob is over there, and we're gonna go swing by and say hi because it's just right up the road. Anyway, let's get in the car and let's head on down to say hi and then go to play. Okay, so we just got here. This is Michael. He is the manager here and one of my besties. And he's also a poker player, right?
Decent.
Didn't you just go deep in something?
I cashed. I did okay at the 600 no limit PLO mix.
There you go. If you come to Americana and see his face and drop my name, they'll maybe give you free dessert.
That's true.
Still doing that? Yeah. Look at how beautiful this restaurant is, like literally right on the lake. Yes, there are lakes in Vegas. And the food is amazing. And look who we found. #MoreBob.
This is why you don't share your location with your wife.
You
This
told
is
me you were
exactly
coming
why.
here. You can't escape
That's
me
your
that
story.
Okay, here we are. We just registered. We are in the Paris, which we love. 137 black. Here are the opponents. I don't think I know anyone, which is a good sign. So we are coming in about 3.5 hours late, and it's still 400 big blinds. So the blinds are 200, 400, 400, which is great. So we're in a good spot. Here we are.
You'll be the big. Absolutely.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
What are you doing?
There he is.
Break. It's not
You
what
haven't
you
busted.
just said. Oh no, you busted. But I would have.
What are you playing?
I'm playing PLO. Why do you make me
A
yell?
little more detail, please.
You guys watch her vlog?
He does.
Yeah.
He does. I asked him if he had his notification bell on.
Doesn't it get
Here,
old
take it.
pretty quick that she keeps putting me in her videos? You can be honest.
I think you're very loved.
No. I was.
I told her, I said, where's your other half, man? It's like you guys are sort of inseparable.
People
I only see you
think
guys together.
we're a
That's-
package
and I love it.
plan.
Thank you for watching, but I was kind of a hero in the seniors.
Funny and yeah, when you show up, I like it.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
I was a hero in the seniors tournament yesterday. They were like,
Nice.
how are you?
Good, I'm good, thank you.
I think you're probably making everyone dizzy.
Why don't you play your hand and not worry about the cameraman, all right?
like that?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm on break and I want to talk about a hand that I just lost. The hand that Bobby filmed of me that you saw me winning, that was a fun one. I called out of the big blind with ace jack and I flopped trick jacks. I check raised flop, got one caller, and then barreled the turn, but he folded. So went a little bit there, but then I just lost a little pot. I got a little stubborn pre-flop. So the blinds were 200, 400, 400. I raised 8-7 of spades in early position to 1K, and the button, who is a solid pro, 3-bets. He's been 3-betting a lot, so I thought I could get away calling. Where I think we're deep enough where I can call, but it also very easily could be a fold. So I got stubborn and called. The flop was jack of spades, 10 of clubs, 2 of hearts. So I flop a gut shot and backdoor spades. I check, he c-bets 2K, and I call. I don't know, I feel like I need to float one with the gut shot, right? Plus the backdoor spades. If I didn't have backdoor spades, I probably would fold, to be honest. Actually, I think I definitely would fold. But anyway, so I called. The turn was a 3 of spades, now giving me the flush draw, and I still have the gut shot. So I check, he bets 6,500, and I'm just like, I think I have to call again. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I should just probably fold a pre-flop. But I bricked the river. The river was the deuce of diamonds. I check, he shoves for his remaining 15K, and I fold, because obviously I have to fold. But let me know what you would do differently on that hand in the comments. Okay, we're visiting Bobby Boy, who's in the 1500 PLO, and I come over and look what's next to him.
It gets so cold here.
He bought his own thermometer.
It's dropping. It's not
What's
acclimated
the
yet.
temperature?
Currently 68.1.
What is the point?
It's why? Because I believe that the people need to know.
Bob's been like weirdly obsessed with temperature lately. Like he just bought a new clock for our bedroom that he's all excited about. He took away our awesome clock and bought a new clock that has a thermometer
Because
feature.
guess how cold it was last night? When you woke up at 3 a.m. and decided to wake me up, remember? To tell me you couldn't sleep, and then you went right back to sleep. It's 56 degrees.
Was it really?
56, yes. That's what she sets it. 56
I
degrees.
like sleeping
I'll take
cold.
a picture of it next time.
Because you're so warm. So I
Not
like
at
sleeping cold. We
56,
have
I'm
all
not.
the blankets, and then I have him.
Yeah. That's what she says. The only reason I married you is because you're warm.
I mean, I didn't say it's the only reason, but it's like top 3.
And I have big feet.
That too. Bobby Boy's in a hand, so let's sweat it for him. Good fold, good fold.
Thank you. I'm good at folding. I'm like, if they had a tournament, like a folding tournament,
You're so good at that.
I'd be so good at that.
All right, I gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
I just want to make sure there was a pair on the board before I put 2 pairs. Well, queen and deuce is different.
Okay, we have Bobby Boy here from Bray. How's it going in the PLO?
I'm still in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything else? You want to elaborate a little bit? Tell the people how many chips you have.
I don't have a lot of chips, and I just lost a hand.
Okay. All right.
You know, this whole under the gun. First of all, you guys make up terms. UTG
You
one,
guys.
and
This really irks him.
yeah, speak English, would you? Come on.
Someone invented English and they just made up terms.
Yeah, but you're like, oh, you know, the M theory says, you know, blah blah blah. All these terms come up. Just say, look, I had some chips and I lost some chips, so I don't have a lot of chips.
Okay. Well,
By my
that's
book.
not by my book. What is happening here? The double sweater.
It's cold over there.
Okay.
It's very cold, very cold, very cold over there. 73 degrees. Yes.
What?
21% humidity. Yeah. Very cold. Cold.
Okay.
That's my Rain Man, kind of. Because me and Tom Cruise are like doppelgangers.
I know. He gets mistaken for
all
Tom
the
Cruise
time.
all the time.
Like, oh, Tom Cruise.
Oh, I thought it was Bradley Cooper. I thought that was your thing.
Him
Bradley
too, yeah.
Cooper.
It depends on how many beers they've had.
Okay, good luck, Rainman. Okay, so far there are just under 1,300 players in this flight, 761 left, 4 more hours of late reg, 1.8 million in the prize pool, and this is just flight A. I raise, call, shove down there. How much is that? 13.9. I'm all in.
That was for sure.
Good luck. Ace king, ace queen.
How much was it? It was 14 Japan, right?
Yeah.
Here comes two jacks.
What's that? Okay, yeah.
Good one, Jack.
Ace are alive.
Nice playing with you.
I had king jack. Always win the one jack. Don't play.
Oh, hello. Hello. Chance Cornuth.
Hey,
Let-
if you could,
She don't even know how to say my name.
you know,
Cornuth.
Yeah.
Cornuth. Cornuth?
You know, until I was about 10, I said Cornuth. My dad heard me once and he was like, what did you say?
You said your name wrong?
listen, can we get back to the action, and can we get back? I was getting coached.
You were getting...
This is my favorite coach.
Yeah, just do the opposite of everything he says because he's probably playing you. Let's play nice,
No, he's
Chance.
very good at pointing out all my
He
weaknesses.
gives me very good pieces of life advice, so
That's true.
We
I
trade.
would only give him real advice.
Okay, that's true. That's true. All right, well, that's good. But be careful.
That would be slimy.
Be careful.
Can you imagine how slimy I would have to be?
I got him right where he wants me.
All right, I made a big call here.
Nice call.
You see that call?
I
You
did
see that call?
I did.
Let's go, let's go.
I knew.
Inception.
Another good score.
Oh, our boy Ray Henson. We love you. Hashtag more Ray. Okay, that was a good one. Made a good call there. We're going to talk about that one on first. Hey, tell them to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. No, doesn't follow directions well. Got it. Can anybody? Bueller? Like and subscribe. Okay.
We will do, of course.
I'm telling you to tell my audience.
I'm already.
Hello. Like and subscribe. Tell them.
Like and subscribe.
There we go. Thank you. Okay, was I not clear there? Like, I feel like every time I ask the table to tell them to say like and subscribe, it just doesn't happen. I feel like I'm in like a, I don't know what's happening. Okay, in the meantime, why don't we talk about that Jack 10 hand, that call that I just made. So the blinds are 400, 800, 800, and middle position raises to 2K, and he's sitting with about 18,000. That's the effective stack. That's the smallest stack in play. I call with Jack of clubs, 10 of diamonds, in the big blind. I'm sitting with 45K. The flop is Jack of diamonds, 7 of spades, 4 of spades, so I flop top pair, not great kicker. He c-bets 3,400, and he does it like really fast, and I don't know, I thought it was like a little bit big, almost like he wanted to fold. That was like the immediate read that I got as soon as he did it. I don't know, he did something that made me feel that way. I call, I'm never folding. The turn is the 5 of clubs, and he shoves. And when he shoves, he seems really nervous. I feel like when he shoves, it seems weaker, like he has a big draw. I'm not blocking the spade combos. I'm not blocking the straight draws. He certainly could have overpairs, and he could have better jacks, like king jack, ace jack, but I thought for a little bit and I called. It was about an 18 big blind shove, so I thought for a bit, and he had 8-9 hearts for stone cold bluff, so I thought that was really good. Yeah, like he was giving off tells that, like he was, I find that when people, hi, no, you're good. I find that when people like stare down at the board for a while and then after a while look up and smile at you, like I feel like that's weak, and that's what he did. Like he looked at the board, didn't move for a while, and then I was looking at him, and then he looked up at me and then just like started smiling, and that's when I made the call. Sometimes you just get that feeling that people are bluffing, and he was. So we have a really good stack. We're building it up quite nicely. We're at 800 big blind, and I don't even know how much we have. Let me count for you. So we have 65,000. So we have about 82 big blinds. You start with 25,000. So just slow grind our levels. Lots of time, just taking it slow. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I do have a course called The Poker Accelerator. You can check it out at LexyGavin-Mather.com. I have some free training over there, and I'm offering 25% off the course if you use coupon code WSOP 2025. It is a transformative course for the cash player, tournament player. It's a little bit more beginner/intermediate. It will help you plug your leaks and help you find profitability if you're struggling with that. So go over and check it out. All right, so we've lost about half the field. Nice hand.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
Yeah, that was literally about to say that one. That's so funny that he fucked up.
17, 3.
You ever use that on someone? Time to go home?
Alright.
Well, that wasn't too lucky, now was it? We currently have like 44K at 1K big blind. We lost about 20K there, so all good. That's just the cooler. Okay, so I've made it to break. I decided to come up to my room because I am like weirdly tired, so I think I'm actually gonna try to take a 30-minute nap, which is something I usually never do. So I'm gonna set my alarm for 30 minutes, take a little power nap. We're just cruising. We have about 45K coming back to 1200 big blind. That was an annoying pot that I lost when I turned trips on the ace king queen board, and he just flopped jack 10. I don't think there's any getting away from that. But yeah, slow and steady wins the race. We're just gonna take a little nappy poo, and then I'll check in with you guys when I'm back. All right, we're back. And no, we did not sleep. I'm not a napper. Martin Cabral sighting.
Just a little warning. I don't like his hair. I'm really offended by it.
I don't like his hair. He says, give him a warning. Martin, you want to say hi on my YouTube?
I want to say hi to my YouTube.
To your YouTube. You don't have a YouTube. Okay, so the update is we now have 18 big blinds. We had to fold the river with top pair. We folded correctly, so I'm proud of myself for that. He wound up rivering a set of 9s, and I folded queen jack on a jack high board. And now we have 18 blinds, and we're pretty tired. I know I keep saying that, but it's starting to get late, and we would like to run it up. We have 2 more hours of play, and then we back. So we've lost more than 2/3 of the field. Registration has been closed, and we play 11 levels.
We are
Wow.
supposed to say thank you.
Thank you. I mean, it was, you know, preceded by an insult, but Martin Capral just gave me a gift. He gave me the duck after he needled me for having a short stock. Okay, so someone came up and gave me princess duck, which I like even better. All right, so there's a raise, and I'm all in on the button. And got a fold. Maybe it was the lucky duck. Okay, so I have two very special visitors. This is Lisa and Scott Roberts, Team Roberts, and they just brought me something that you made, right? Okay, let's open it. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. She made this. It's a cup holder, my very own cup holder with the poker accelerator, and then Lexy and Tom. That is so nice. Scott and Lisa, I love you guys both so much. You're awesome. Wow, I got my duck and my cup holder. All the presents today. Okay, it goes raise, all in, and I am all in. I think I have some lucky, good juju. I'm shoving for like 12 big blinds. I have blessed, yep. Good luck, everyone. Oh, Jax, I'm gonna need a set. Come on. Let's get a set. I haven't had a set all day. Hey.
Chop, chop.
Oh, that's not good. Nice hand. Good luck, guys. Darn, so close to bagging. One more hour of play, and then I had chips in a bag. But you know what? I wouldn't have wanted to bag short anyway. I'm gonna try this again tomorrow. Same thing. Light B. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the subscribe. See you tomorrow.